Hello everyone, my name is Aaron Collins and this is another rendition of me addressing worldly issues in a godly way. Hope everyone's doing all right today. I wanted to talk about tests and what they're good for. But before I say that, let me break down something for everyone. I wanted to talk about my greeting, when I first come on my videos and I greet everyone. When I talk about addressing worldly issues in a godly way, I say that because with the world that we live in, it's so negative, it's such a detrimental existence that sometimes we need some kind of hope being generated, some kind of sense of positivity, because the media, as we know, does paint a negative spin on things, and they have a certain narrative that they had to keep up with. And when you start spreading negativity, it causes people to stress, it causes people to basically give up hope. And what I do here is I want to inject a sense of hope and purpose. When I say addressing worldly issues in a godly way, that's exactly what I mean, because I want to put God back into the factor. Because this is still, even though this is a fallen world, it is still His world. And there's still a battleground, there's still a mission field, that stuff has to be done. There's still work to be done. My ending, when I say God loves you, I love you, let's do life, well, that's also self-explanatory too, because God does love you. He loves all humanity. We're His creations, so He loves us. When I say I love you, well, being a child of God, I have to love you. I have to love you with the love of the Lord. I have to love you in His way. As a fellow image bearer of His, I have to love you. Even though sometimes it's hard to love humanity with its fallenness and its flaws, and I'm speaking for myself as well, I have to love you. It is a command. And simply put, to let's do life, well, why not? Because in all honesty, we live in a culture of death. We're already doing death. Death is a trend now. Death is basically the invited person to the party. So it's time to do life. Because every time we wake up in the morning, anytime when we go about our daily life, our daily routine, death seems to always be in the picture. So now that I got that out the way, let me talk about tests. God puts us through a test just about every single day. Now, are they easy? No. They're quite hard to deal with at times. I don't like the struggle. Actually, I don't like to be tested. But I realize it's necessary because it builds faith and it builds character. We need these tests just to make it through life. We need these tests because it gives us a certain maturity on how to deal with this world and how to deal with any situations that are put before us. God gives us the strength to deal with these tests. He gives us the strength to do a lot of things. Because personally, speaking from experience, I couldn't have done half the things I've experienced in my own human strength. I probably would have faltered a long time ago. And we live in a day and age where people just give up so easily, so quickly. Suicides are on the rise. And it's just a different world we live in today. We live in a world where people just feel hopeless. But I want to speak in a way, man, where there is some hope and that there is some light at the end of the tunnel. There is a way. And positivity, I'm not even speaking on a message of positivity, I'm speaking on a message of godliness. So, I just wanted to break down tests, that we need them. They build strength, they build character, and they build faith. Now, I have to break down it's in the 31st Psalm. It's in Psalms. the Lord's Prayer, when he says, give us this day our daily bread. Well, actually, I would love to have my bread annually. Or not at all, if that's at all possible. But I know it's not possible. Because when he gives us daily bread, the trials and tribulations we deal with, that's basically what he's saying, that we deal with different trials every day, but he gives us a way to deal with those trials. He gives us a way to come out of whatever situation that we deal with. I talk to God all the time. Just like yesterday when I did a video about prayer. While it's needed, well, tests are needed also. But anyway, everyone, I just wanted to encourage everybody today and let them know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. That there is way, there is a way, there is some hope. That there is something to look forward to. God, Jesus is the reason for the season. And without God in my life, nothing would be possible. So anyway, everyone, get in the comments, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and let me know what you think. Yeah. So like I said before, like I broke it down before, God loves you. I love you. Let's do life.